welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing another bi-monthly goals video for the months of September and October. If you watched my other bi-monthly goals video, I had a list of goals that I set to accomplish in the months of July and August, and I told myself that if I got a 70% or above on it, that I would succeed, basically. And if I don't, then I would fail, and the internet has permission to publicly shame me, which I'm not too excited about, but yeah, no, it's incentive. For those of you who watched my previous bi-monthly goals video, what I do is I separate my goals into 4 different categories that include novel, social media, personal development, and then just personal in general. These are basically the 4 areas of my life that I want to focus on the most, and so I set goals according to what I want for each of those categories. So I'm just going to go over these real quick, and then I'll share my new goals that I have. In the first category, novel, I had 5 goals. The first was to finish steps 1 through 4 of the outline for my second book in my trilogy that I'm writing, and I did not finish that. I pretty much came up with a couple more extra scenes after I filmed the video, and that was about it. Yeah, I could have done more with that one. Second goal was to finish editing book 1. Also did not happen. Not completely my fault though, because I didn't get my book back till August. So there's like a little, I'll give myself a little bit of grace. I get like half a point for that one. Half a point, because I've been working on it in August. Again, not as much as I should, but there's no way I would have been able to finish editing it in 1 month. It's too crazy. Goal 3 was to get 10 to 20 beta readers to commit for book 1, and I didn't even get started on this a bit. Mostly because I haven't finished editing book 1, so, like, I'm not going to recruit beta readers if I don't have something to give them soon. Goal 4 was to start the beta reading process, which, again, same as the recruiting thing, didn't happen. Goal 5 was to hit the word count goal for Camp NaNoWriMo, and this one I did achieve. I had to adjust my word count goal, but I did get that word count goal, so yay me. I got 1 goal so far. Goal was a 6. Was to publish 8 YouTube videos, like 1 YouTube video a week, and this one I did. Well, there was 1 week where I think I technically published 2, but I got the right amount of YouTube videos out within the 2-month period, so I gave myself a pass on that one. Next goal was to figure out how to connect MailChimp to your website. I'm also giving this to myself, even though I didn't get MailChimp, but I figured out how to use the email management system for Wix, so I'm using that one just because right now I don't really need anything super fancy, and I know MailChimp's not fancy as far as CRMs go, but I really don't need that right now. Next goal was to post more regularly to Twitter and FB, Facebook. Also did not happen. If anything, I think maybe I started posting a little less on those platforms, but I'll get into that when I get through my new goals. Next goal was to set up an Amazon affiliate account, and this one I did do. So yeah, officially Amazon affiliate. If you want to help me out, you can shop through Amazon and any of the links they put below on my videos. I only put down links to stuff that I think is actually good. I'm not going to recommend something that I think is terrible. Personal development category. Finish Instagram Impact Academy by Shalene Johnson. This one I did finish, so I officially know how to use Instagram better than I used to. Next goal was to finish reading Write Your Novel in a Month by Jeff Gerk, and I did that, so that was also exciting because I've been reading that book for forever. And my personal in general, I had Get a Second Job, which I did! And the really exciting thing is that it's at like a paper crafting company, so even though it's still like sales and retail, there's a lot of really amazing creative things there, and I still get to be creative at my job, and so it's really exciting. Next goal was to establish a regular workout routine, which I didn't do. I did get sick for a little bit. Oh, and I fell and I hurt my my like back and muscle right here, whatever that is. So, I mean, excuses are excuses, but it's slightly valid. Next goal was to finish reading Queen of Shadows, which I did. It's alright. It wasn't my favorite out of the series so far. Felt like it was a little bit more relationship oriented and less action oriented. So it wasn't my favorite out of the ones, but I still enjoyed it. Next goal was to get new glasses, which I did as well. I mean, I don't really need to show a close-up, I don't think, of them. They're cool though, because they've got like this blue lining on the inside, which I like a lot. So, yeah, new glasses. Those are always exciting, especially when they become part of your face because you're blind. They're half blind, whatever. And then the last goal I had was to finish, or actually start reading The Alpha Drive by Kristen Martin, which I actually finished reading The Alpha Drive by Kristen Martin and found it enjoyable. Again, like, not the most amazing book I've ever read, but definitely enjoyable. And I'm excited to read the rest of the series. So, yeah, that was my goals list for the last 2 months. My dog, Kiwi, she's gonna growl. Okay, gotta get her out of here. 1 second, but she sees a light. You gonna be quiet, Kiwi? Yeah? She doesn't like lights too much. So, I got 10 out of 16 goals, which means I got 62-ish%. That was a fail for the last 2 months, but some of the things that I really needed to get done, I did get done, so I'm pretty happy about that. For these 2 months, I have 16 goals in total, and I think I'll be able to get them at least mostly done this time. In the first category, novel, we have goal number 1, which is to finish editing my book. Goal number 2 is to look into cover designs and cover designers and that sort of thing, because I don't want to decide on anything just yet, but I kind of want to get some ideas and some price quotes and things like that. So if you know any good cover designers or like have had really positive experiences with certain websites or things like that, let me know so I can go check them out. Goal number 3 is to get 10 to 20 beta readers to commit for book 1. Now, I'm not actually planning on starting the beta reader phase during these 2 months, but I would like to at least get 10 to 20 beta readers to commit to doing it by the end of October. Next, in the social media category, goal number 4 is to publish 1 YouTube video every week. Goal number 5 is to post daily on Instagram. I decided that for now I'm going to mainly focus on building up my Instagram and YouTube platforms just so that I can really give the attention I need to those things. I'm still kind of working with the whole time management thing, and especially now getting this other job, it's kind of difficult to juggle a bunch of things at once. So I'll still be posting occasionally to Twitter and Facebook, but I want to get like really solid on Instagram and YouTube before I put my energy elsewhere. Next goal, goal number 6, is to create a monthly newsletter to send out in the middle of the month. I mentioned my email list stuff before, so starting this month officially, I'm going to be sending out monthly newsletters. I've sent I think maybe 2 emails before, but this month I really want to get on top of that and start giving you guys some good content via email. So if you would like to join my email list, you can check out my website down in the description, and I'll probably be sending that out around the 18th. Going into the personal development category, goal number 7 is to finish reading Rich Bitch by Nicole Lepin, or Lapin. Not exactly sure how to say her last name. And I've talked about this book before. I love it. It's amazing. It's changed my life in regards to finances and knowing about them. I'm almost finished. I think I have 1 chapter left to go. So that goal is pretty much complete already. Goal number 8 is to create a spending plan, which this is based off of the book Rich Bitch. It's in the first 3 chapters. I think chapter 3, maybe something like that. It's basically kind of a new approach to budgeting. It's like budgeting, but like in a more positive way, I guess. Thinking of it as a spending plan instead of something that you have to save. That'll be interesting, and now that I have a second job, I'll actually have funds for which I can do that. Goal number 9 is to finish the Marketing Impact Academy put out by Shalene Johnson. This is an online course. It's only open select times of the year, so I don't think it has registration right now. It's something I signed up for a little while ago, and I have yet to finish it, so I'm planning on doing that within the next 2 months. And onto the personal in general category. Goal number 10 is to read The Order of Omega, which is the 2nd book in the Alpha Drive series. by Kristen Martin. Goal number 11 is to work out at least 4 days a week. This is something that I also revised from my last goals list because I think it's really important to make your goals something tangible. So establishing a regular workout routine isn't as quantifiable as working out at least 4 days a week. So that's going to be the goal for this 2 months, is to work out at least 4 days a week. Goal number 12 is to get a haircut and possibly my hair dyed. My hair is really, really long and I can't put it up in a bun or a ponytail anymore without getting a headache. Goal number 13 is to finish reading 52 Ways to Live a Kick-Ass Life. Goal number 14 is to make a conscious effort to make healthier eating choices. And I don't know, this one also isn't a quantifiable goal, so like I won't really have a way to measure it, but I just kind of want to be keeping health at the forefront of my mind and, you know, make sure I'm not eating out too much. And so this is like a personal goal, just like there's no way to really quantify it. I'll know or I won't know. And my last goal is to decide whether or not I should get Scrivener. Since I reached my Camp NaNoWriMo goal, I got a discount for Scrivener, and I'm still deciding if it's worth the investment. I know it's not that much, especially with the discount. But I've heard like some really good things about it, and then I've heard other people say just use Docs or Word or whatever because it's free and you already have it. So if you use Scrivener or know much about it, please tell me about it in the comments because I really would like to make this decision preferably before the discount runs out. So yeah, those are my goals. There's 15 in total. And if I can get at least 70% of them done by the end of October, then I will be successful for my goal reaching. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and click the like button. And if you would like to receive weekly updates on how to start, write, and publish your novel, go ahead and subscribe. I post new videos every Tuesday. If you have any questions for me, you can leave it down in the comments below or find me on one of my social media links listed in the description. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time, bye!